Let me know we're going live.
What the hell were some of these? What did I come up with for some of these later ones?
And we are live.
Please post the link.
Getting there. Where's content? They renamed the tab content.
Really groovy. Calm down.
Weird.
It appears the hentai is in the other house.
Beep.
Thank you.
Is it working? Yeah, there we go.
Should be.
Yep. Just making sure our faces were showing up on stream. Alright, we're good.
Cool beans. Awesome. Alright. We'll do a quick general long week recap because it's been a little while. So you all ended up in this town. Fucking shit was happening. You fought some bugs. You met a chick who said, "World's ending. Need help." She took you to a mansion where you found more bugs and more fucky shit. And you met a dog. That was pretty cool. He could do some things. And you met a dude named Emery who was debatably also cool and could do some things, or at least knew a lot of things. You met some silkworms and had a tense conversation with them in which you made a treaty to not kill them, and they won't kill you. They also gave you some somewhat good information for the future. With that, you went into the Void Jungle, where Emery was promptly yoinked away from you, and you had quite the escapade of attempting to get the rest of the party together and cohesive. It got a little rough towards the end of it. Two of you in particular did not have a good time. You sort of reconvened back in this center place, had left Cyrus behind, or he chose to stay behind, or both. And when you were in this strange area, you found Cyrus hanging out. He woke up, you helped him down, and conversation went from there. I will let you pick up.
Were we not
from that?
Was shit not about to go down? There was like
shit was going
but
down.
I'm pulling it back for a second to let this resolve first.
Okay.
Yeah, we were trying to speed it up.
It really isn't that big a deal. It's fine. So also, you found Emery in an egg sack in the back, or whatever, some kind of sack. Pulled him out, woke him up. His partner Ian was floating up with Cyrus, and he's down, but he did not wake up. So Emery's currently hunched over Ian, and y'all are bickering with each other.
Well, Baka's playing with fish, I believe. Remember correctly. There was like some kind of fish that was biting him in the water or something.
Was he playing with those?
With the seahorse?
I think I had you. You were rolling con saves way too high for it to be a problem, though. So.
Yeah. He was playing with the seahorse things.
Yes, there was a pool of a strange blackish watery pool filled with seahorses with way too many eyes, and as Nair discovered, had tiny little hypodermic needles in their tails.
Very interesting.
But didn't find out what those seahorses do with those said needles.
They stab people. I got stabbed.
Yes, but with what?
Poison?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Theoretically, I don't know, but I have a good guess.
I don't know. They're very dangerous, very deadly, and Baka's playing with them.
Which sounds about right for Baka.
I mean,
Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just doing sit-ups.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what you're doing? No, I'm actually just laying down, but every time I have to go into the camera, I have to sit up.
I mean,
Okay.
Why can't you sit like up against the wall or something?
I'm lounging, being lazy, like
That's fair.
I'm in my pocket.
Tyler's trying his alluring.
He's just trying to stay in character.
I believe it.
Alright.
I'm leaving this part of the conversation up to you guys. This was agreed previously.
Okay. I felt like
I don't really know where to pick up.
Yeah, I feel like we
Like-
kind of left off at an impasse, and it's been a while.
Cyrus was pissed and suicidal, and
No,
you were
yeah,
trying to
we
pin
get,
him down.
I get
Yeah.
that, but, like...
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah, it was.
It's hard to just pick up.
Reggie had a good conversation with him about it, but it was
Yeah,
still kind of
yeah.
iffy at the end.
And instead of leaving, he lingered, and then Matt was having troubles with his setup, got frustrated, and then just got in my face and started yelling. And
Well,
that's
it's just all
where
kind
we-
of.
No, I blocked the exit because I didn't want you to leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you blocked the exit.
It kind of felt like the conversation was not going anywhere at that point when we left off.
I mean, the conversation was also suffering from, like, Matt's technical issues.
I couldn't do
Most of the
anything, so it's just like...
getting cut out.
There's also that. So I mean, if you want to pull back, we can try and continue it.
I mean, I don't see why not, if that's...
I thought there were things you wanted to finish, hence why I wanted to pull back. Because I would have rather have had this hump gotten over before I continue. It was starting to get rough organizational wise.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't know how to pick that up.
We had some off-stream conversations where the going forward with an actual combat encounter might be a sensible way to sort of reset.
I mean, we can make this work.
Okay.
Okay.
Like if anything, the only thing really getting in our way is it's been 3 weeks, so everyone's a little...
Sure.
I mean, if you'd rather reset by doing a combat thing, I can absolutely do that for you.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter to me. Baka's right where he needs to be.
I'd say up to Ethan. It's his character.
You know what? I'll just hop in from where I think I remember being. If it gets too dead and somebody, one of us or Phoebe thinks maybe let's launch the encounter, see what happens, then, so be it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That can, yeah.
Let me see. Okay. So that. All right, so near block the door. Look, you're not gonna move, are ya?
I don't have much good reason to. We already know this place is deadly. We already know that it's been a lot of trouble with who we have now. We really can't be losing people.
Well, if you haven't really noticed, I'm kind of nothing but trouble.
I don't think of you as trouble. You're a fairly good person to talk to, but I don't know, man. You just...
It is worth having someone in the group who does not automatically agree with our plans and points out valid criticisms so that we may improve them.
I mean, isn't that what you're here for, Rusty? You can actually, think logically. You don't got,
Oh no.
emotions that fly off the handle.
I have very little idea what I'm doing. That is why I rely on the counsel of others.
Either way, I'm not leaving you for dead.
All right, then I guess I'm kind of stuck here because I'm not starting a fight over this. At least not a physical one.
It wouldn't be worth much of a fight. We can work some of this.
Like any of you want me sticking around after what I did, but sure, if you're also not going to let me leave, then I don't really have a choice here.
I have little interest in starting a physical conflict to prevent you from leaving. However, I also have little interest in starting a physical conflict with my other companion to allow you to leave. So...
Robot gesture noises.
Robot gesture.
Reginald's just going to be crouched down, oiling his arm. He'll kind of judder and be like, not really in the army anymore, so we don't really do desertion punishments. Or at least I don't have to do desertion punishments. Or at least, I think mine would be a lot less strict. Maybe 3 lashes?
We're not going to lash anyone.
No, I'm just contemplating how I would have done it. I'm not saying we'll do it.
Okay, well. Either way, like... How did you even... No, it's not...
How did I even what?
I was gonna ask how you even got here, but then I remembered I think we covered that.
We all... in this room? I don't know. I was back in the jungle we started in, and another rift opens up, and this giant fucking tentacle shot out, grabbed me. You know, I tried to give it a few stabs. So, this thing's the size of a fucking, old-ass oak tree, so, my swords ain't doing too much. It dragged me through, and I passed out.
Well, that wouldn't have been much of a way to go out, would it?
I'm not sure I deserve much of a way to go out.
It's not about what you deserve. Do you really want to just die like that, out in the middle of nowhere, not even near your home?
Nair, I'm not convinced I'm ever going to see my home again. I'm not convinced any of us are, at this rate.
Okay, and why is that?
Bold of you to
Because
assume
we don't-
I have a hope.
I believe what he means is that we could all die here, which is I would agree a distinct possibility.
Well, we could die, but on the other hand, let's say we pulled this off. Let's say by some slim miracle, we not only find this queen, but we take her out and this shit sorts itself out to the point where we're not needed anymore. Who's to say we don't just get stuck between planes?
Because we have those guys, and I'm going to point over to the 2 dudettes that have joined us. I'm just going to go, well, they seem to know their way around getting through all the different planes, and, well, we're all dimensional, so hopefully we can find our way around. I mean,
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean,
well, it's not like...
maybe if I'm still alive when this is all over, I could go find a dimension where everybody doesn't know who I am. That would be
That would be any dimension.
Emery looks up to you
besides
for a
ours.
second, like, I guarantee you're going to have a hard time finding a dimension where there isn't an alternate version of you.
Perhaps one of these alternate versions will not have the same reputation that you do.
No, but it'll probably still have chickens. Foxes.
Where?
No, not. Oh, boy. Look, guys, I get it. I am sorry for what I did. I gotta... Look, I'm not delving into why I did what I did. I know it wasn't right. I didn't really mean to. I just kind of acted. When you hit that point when you stop thinking about what you should do and you just do something, you're just at that boiling point.
There's plenty
I
of
wasn't
blame.
trying to hurt anybody. And yes, I know that doesn't excuse literally anything.
There's plenty of blame to go around. I could have made more of an effort when I first came back for you to help you.
It's not that. I'm talking about throwing the stupid fucking rock into the quicksand. Shouldn't have done that.
I mean, be it as it may, it was a little bit funny it flew out and hit you. A little bit. I'm not saying it was like a bag of laughs, but a little bit funny.
No, I'm sure there was some schadenfreude to be had there.
Well, Rusty will sort of look around. What is? Shall we move on then?
I mean, I guess I'm still tagging along if you're all okay with it.
I see no reason why not.
The more the merrier. Sure, we'll make
I don't know
things
about
easier.
Marrier, but
As merry as we'll get.
fair enough.
Okay, well,
How the hell do we get out of here?
That is a very
while
good
you all
question.
contemplate this, Emery has removed the pack off of Ian's back and is, examining his face mostly. It looks very devoid of life, but he is just barely breathing. A few minutes in, while you're looking around at all of the weird portals and the little crawling bioluminescent creatures, you hear some familiar noises from some of the portals, and mostly for Cyrus anyway. 3 large tentacles, very bright yellow in color, poke their way through. One of them, very close to the 2 men, grabs Ian, and you see him twitch a little bit, and then it pulls him up into a standing position. The other 2 start to go for some of the other floating people. Would anyone like to do anything?
That's the one.
Oh,
3.
hell of an ostrich.
Crossbow.
Okay. Roll me some initiative. While I get the
Quite unfortunate.
freaking combat music up. I need this one.
Paco feels a tension in the air. Come, horses, to battle!
Why can I not?
I guess at least
Oh, because I
okay.
heard you. Hold on. Get my battle music.
I'm imagining Baka as part of like that I sleep real shit meme. Just like the eyes go.
Baka gets like fucking red, fucking deep fried bass happens.
Dementia rage.
Just, there's demons to be fought, Baka. Yeah, Baka is basically just a Templar mermaid man.
Templar man. Alright, let me turn that down.
He's crusading to purge the Holy Land. Purge it of what? I don't know, but he's purging it. I don't even think he knows what he's purging the Holy Land of.
At one point in time, long ago, he knew what he was doing.
Dude just pops on some Black Sabbath, some seek and destroy, and he just goes.
Okay.
God,
25 to 20.
mod 20.
23.
Oh shit.
Okay. 20 to 15.
17.
17.
Holy shit. Okay. You two, Dex. Who's got the higher Dex?
Not me.
My dex is 12.
Oh, mine's 12 too.
Oh shit. Should they roll
Who do you
off
want to go first?
or that?
How much do you want to be in this fight? Because Paco really wants to be in this fight.
Baka can go first.
Okay.
Nara's gentle to the older ones.
Matt. And then Ethan.
How are you as slow as a portal?
Because Dex
Okay.
is not one of my main stats.
Okay, 12 is above average. When I think of Baka, I would imagine it to be like below 10.
15 to 10.
His intelligence is below 10.
No 15 to 10?
Guess
Okay, we
not.
got T2.
Yeah, his intelligence is an
10 to
8.
5?
9.
9.
9.
Because there's my not one, hopefully for the evening.
That +8 initiative, though.
Yeah, it's not my dice have not been letting me make much use of it.
Some,
Hey, Garfield.
Sorry, this is rude, but what is with you and rolling initiative? You've not rolled above a 10.
So, no.
14.
Furak can roll just fine. For some reason, Zerger and Cyrus can't roll for shit.
Yep. Should have played prosperity, man. See, that's why you gotta play prosperity. You'll have good initiative.
Well, we tried, but Queen's Work decided to do the dance of the
No.
7 cockpits.
See, that's the thing. It's not that you need to play prosperity. You need to convince your dice that you're playing prosperity. Yeah?
Okay, 2 more seconds. Sorry, boys.
Oh, yeah. Just whisper to the dice before the session we're playing prosperity. They'll never know what happened.
Just make sure to talk about Bird Brain.
Make sure to talk about Bird Brain. That's just his name now. His name's not Harrow, it's just Bird Brain.
I mean, to me, he's Chicken Nugget. But, you know.
I love Harrow. He's great. He's almost oblivious, but not quite.
He's a Bird Brain chicken nugget.
He's also very
Pretty quick.
annoyed by all the bird stuff.
Yeah, there might be a slight hint of bird racism. I don't know who did that.
Bird racism.
Can't even tell you why that's happening.
Sounds like someone I know.
Totally out of my control.
There also might be a bit of Warforged racism, but I don't know about that.
That's
Here.
also totally out of my control.
It was me. I did it. Ethan did it.
Ethan did it.
I love Gungnir.
Did not grab. Gungnir bursts through 5 doors in quick succession.
I like how he's like, despite being
Fuck that shit.
despite supposedly being emotionless, he's getting visibly more and more annoyed with people treating him like the hell.
I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah, no, that's great.
2, 3.
I am
Okay.
the most sophisticated war machine of
like-
the Imperial Army. Not a maid!
The funniest
So just
part.
to clarify position here, sorry. 2 of you were by the entrance, correct?
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
probably be Nair and Cyrus, yeah.
Okay, and then Reggie was nearby. We'll say Rust Bucket was nearby.
Baka's playing with the fish.
Yeah, Baka's by the center.
I know it's on original line, but I still like it when Gungnir says "remain calm, citizen."
And then
The
we've
fun-
got
the
Emery
fun-
was right
The funniest
here.
part of them mistaking him for like a maid or something to me is like in my mind, Gungnir looks nothing like the surface bots. Like they're these
Yeah.
simple hunks of junky. Gungnir's like this visibly menacing, like built for combat.
I like to imagine that he has like the hammer on his back, but he has like the why can't I remember the word?
Bop.
Broom. He has a broom in his hand, and he's just doing that. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's just a normal service bob, you know, with the hammers and armor and whatnot. You know,
I
you see
am
the
ready to
electrical
go.
sparks. This one needs repairs.
Okay, everyone, combat time.
Okie dokie. RJ, you're up first. There is one tentacle that is hovering somewhat above you, that's closer. There's another one at the other end of the room, back closer to where Toby is.
Okay.
And then there's another across from you, diagonally. That's the one with Ian, that Emery is standing right next to. So you've got 3 options.
Sorry, I had to mute the mic. My parents were yelling for me
Also,
through the door.
Now that I've thought of it, because it'll escape my mind later, Tyler, the next time you play Gungnir and somebody like mistakes you as the help, I need a HAL 9000 quote from you. Just sorry, I cannot do that, David.
Sorry, I cannot do that. Insert name of character here. What are you attacking?
So what? It's the tentacles
So
and
there's like one above.
There's 3 tentacles. One of them is currently holding Ian, and you're pretty sure it's puppeting
Right.
him.
And the other two are going for other dudes.
Yeah, they're attempting to. They came later to the party.
who is near me?
Rust Bucket's right next to you, and
Okay.
then between you and the tentacle that's closest to you.
I'm visibly
And
aiming
there's
at
the mirror on the other
ones
side of you.
I'm gonna pop my prosthetic open, and I'm going to click back the main bolt, and I'm gonna say, care to borrow your shoulder, Rusty?
will lean down.
Am I? Oh,
Let
Was
us-
that one? I didn't hear it.
But Rusty will sort of lean down to accommodate for you.
Okay. So I'm going to take my big prosthetic arm, my hand cannon. I'm going to line it up on Rusty, and I'm going to aim for the tentacle that's puppeting the dude. Not exactly the dude that's being puppeted, but like a little bit behind it to see if I can shoot bolts to sever it.
Yep.
And that's what I'm going to do.
That's a
Okay.
So
He likes mint. He likes mint. Leave me alone.
He does though.
Whoa. I need this.
Meow.
He is purring. I don't know
Oh
if you
my
can hear
god.
it.
Can't hear it.
He's purring. He looks like he's gonna kill someone.
Shoot.
He's gonna kill me if I don't give him more gum wrappers to lick.
All right, so first one is that 14 plus 7, so 24? Actually, no, it's not 24. Fuck me. 21. Never mind. I know how to do math. I swear.
Well,
Math is math.
that hits.
My D10.
My good sir.
Yeah. Where's my orange D10?
I ate it.
Oh no, it's literally the only dice in the bag that didn't come out.
Who is Richard Stevenson?
That's my boyfriend.
Ah, he's in the
What's up?
chat. He's in the chat.
Yeah,
Hello,
I know you're excited, my love.
hello,
Oh,
Steven's
Jesus
boyfriend.
Christ, he opened touching thing.
Okay.
Oh, I keep fucking up my dice.
Alright, so first attack is going to be
He wanted to watch tonight. Hey, babe.
Fair enough.
Austin, you're sexy anyway.
Oh my god.
That's going to be 9 plus 4. So that's going to be 13 on the first bolt,
Okay.
followed by another one. That is 15 plus 7, so that's 22. The first one hit, I think it's going to be another hit.
One sec. I know, my kitten. I know. You want more. I'm so sorry. You said 13 on the first hit?
No, well, it was 13 damage on the first hit. The second hit is the first one was 21, the next one's 22, so this is definitely a hit.
Yes.
And this one's going to be 10 damage.
Okie dokie.
And then I'm going to, if I have it, I think I might.
I don't know why.
I do. I'm going to action surge.
Oh yeah, you got that. You want to come up? Come on.
Action surge. And I'm going to shoot more heavy bolt. Another.
Another.
So that is a 26.
No, that definitely doesn't hit.
Oh, dude, the tentacle flexed muscles.
Damn it. Every time.
All right.
Roll your damage.
Another 10 damage, and we'll do our final hit. And that's another 22. Final hit. That is another 10 damage. So what? That's like 43 damage all total.
Jesus Christ.
And that's my turn.
Hold up.
No, it's whatever.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal. NBD.
That's what it takes to be in.
What's the matter? Why are you messaging me? I'm busy. You know I'm busy. Austin appreciates being called big sexy.
Wonderful.
Good to know.
As anyone should.
This fucking running gag. God damn it. Okay. Quinn.
All right.
Oh, before that happens, hold on. So when you hit this thing twice, it goes through, in and out, but stays in, and the thing writhes back, and its attention is drawn to you two, because you're both in the same vicinity. So it's no longer going for one of the people in the center.
So as it kind of, you know, goes in my and Rusty's general direction, I'll be like, I never had the chance to fight a kraken before. Does this count?
Depends.
Scanning database. Database. I will get back to you on that. This is my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right. I will, with my crossbow, I will sort of turn towards Reggie almost to like imply like returning the favor. To use his shoulder.
Oh, you're gonna use my shoulder. Oh, that's fine. I'll touch.
So you're on each other's shoulders. Cool.
Yep. Yeah. So you rotate. I will take aim.
Fucking mobile turret, Reggie, Rusty, go Burr.
Yep. I will take aim at one of the two tentacles hovering up higher.
So the closer one that Reggie just hit?
No, he got the one that was puppeting Emery, right?
No.
Oh no.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's the one closer to the two of you. It's above you.
Okay.
But it's close.
Okay, in that case, yeah, same one. Same one.
It's coming from the side of the room you guys are closest to.
Yes, I'll do that.
Ian's on the other side.
Other side. Wait, like of the
Other side of the room.
Okay, I have some clarification. How far away is the one puppeting the guy?
Ian?
Yeah. Ian. Okay.
We'll say like 35, 40 feet.
Let me check.
It's on the other side of the black pool that's in the center.
Okay, I was gonna say, let me check my speed. Does not matter. But okay, I will take aim at the one that Reggie shot. Say targeting weak point, and I will activate Kensei's shot as a bonus action to make it do more damage, and then I will shoot him.
Roll the head.
What's the kitty drinking? What's the kitty drinking?
He's eating food. He's got water behind him, you just can't see it.
That would be a 16 to hit.
That just hits.
Alright, if it missed, I would have used a key point, because I have that. But, alright, that's going to be a d6 plus a d4 from that. Oh, baby, max damage. That is going to be 15 piercing from that.
Alrighty, give me 1 second.
I'm going to be readjusting. Hold on. Stand by.
Okay.
And then I will rocket forward 35 to 40 feet. My speed is 40 to reach the one puppeting Ian. And
all right, you want to go like right up next to it?
Yes.
Or him? Okay.
Yes. And I will do an unarmed strike.
Punch a man.
Launch. Oh yeah, that's a 25.
There we go.
That hits.
That is a 25, and that is gonna be
Reclining mattress.
9 damage.
Okay. Oh, 1 moment.
And actually, you know what? Should I flurry of blows?
I don't know, should you?
Yeah, screw it. Another attack coming his way. Flurry of blows. That is a 17.
That hits.
And that is going to be another 9 damage.
Cool. So you rush up, and you go to punch this man a couple times. Or you try to punch the tentacle, I assume.
Yes.
However, this thing seeing you coming at fucking lightning speeds, Jesus Christ, you goddamn robot, it uses Ian and braces itself against you, takes the hits, but it's Ian who took them and not the tentacle. It still took damage though.
Okay, so
Emmerich shoots you a look like, what the fuck are you doing?
well, Rusty will sort of observe this and say, recalibrating.
And that's the end of your turn. Alrighty. Toiler. What's Baka doing? He's not playing with the fishies anymore, is he?
Baka's gonna spend his turn playing with the fish now.
You're about equal distance from all of them. There's the one Rust Bucket and Reginald beat the shit out of. There's another one that's been untouched that is getting much closer to those people that are floating in the air. And if anything, that one's a little closer to you than anything else. And then there's the one puppeting Ian.
But it's in the air or it's on the ground.
What?
Can he reach it if it's in the air?
He can reach it. It's not very high.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll hit that one then.
Okay.
I'll smack it.
Roll the hit.
Rolling the hit. Where's my Warhammer? There's my Warhammer. That is a nat 20.
That hit. What's your damage? Wait, why are you peeking?
Holy music stops.
Holy music.
Look at this man right here.
I'm fairly certain that Baka's theme song is something by Powerwolf.
Alright, so that is... Wait, hold on. Oh, something didn't add up right. Alright. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, I forgot that I did that. So yeah, that was an 8 times 2 is 16 plus 5 is 21.
Right. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. That thing, part of it looks like hamburger for a hot second, and then it kind of
You got it.
and looks a little normal again.
Is that what you tell yourself after you cut them into
Yeah, I was gonna say, second attack. Let's go.
Yeah, hit it again. Let's do
Hit
it
it
again.
again. Well, try to hit it again. We'll see.
Fucking do it again.
I'll divine smite
Oh, there you are.
just for the hell of it. That is another nat 20. Alright.
Smite.
Y'all are rolling fucking high.
Okay.
What?
This is why I have to get so much more HP for my things. You guys hit fucking hard.
I'm divine smiting too, so I'm adding another 2d8 to my d8.
Which also
Well,
gets
just-
doubled.
Just tell me what your total is. And then we'll take it
Smite
up.
crit. Smite crit. Smite crit.
It's my crit.
Dude, smite crits are
3d8.
gross.
What? Good boy. What is this fucking
Alright,
yodeling in my ear?
Yeah, I just
33
noticed.
damage.
What was that?
33 damage.
Zap.
Fucking Christ. This poor thing.
Poor thing. It was gonna kill someone and now it's getting killed.
To me, it seems pretty rich with pain.
So, you hamburger it again, and it pops back into shape, but it still looks pretty hamburgered.
It hogs back into shape.
Hamburger pops, not pog.
Be the new
Pog
burger
champs?
king.
No. So, low-key, over my break, I stopped saying pog, and I now only say podge.
Okay then.
I never
Podgers.
started
Podgers.
Podgers.
Podger.
Stop.
You know, like
Just
Mod
stop.
Podge. Podgers.
Just stop.
No. And on that note, Tyler, is there anything else you wanted to do?
I don't think I can.
Okay.
I guess I'll say Poog to add diversity.
Hello, hi. So, so, are there still any going for the people floating?
No. The
Okay.
two that got damaged are now focused on Baka and Reginald, and the one with Ian wasn't going for anyone because I already had someone. You and Cyrus are by the entrance, so you're a pretty good distance from all three. You could go to any of them and probably make it, except for the one Baka's at.
All right, but they're within 120 feet, right?
Yes, they're all.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna cast Ice Knife at first level on the one holding Ian.
Okay.
So.
What do I gotta do?
Oh, I roll.
Okay.
Because it's one of those.
Right, no, Ice Knife starts as an attack roll and then it explodes, I believe.
Okay, so I rolled an 8. I rolled 8. Total.
Ooh.
I rolled a nat 1.
I'm sorry to inform you that does not hit.
Well, that one is an auto miss. Does it still explode? I think it still explodes.
The shard, hit or miss, the shard then explodes. And the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Where does it go on a failure, though?
Well,
Dex 15.
It's still the same target square, and Rust Bucket will sort of slow turn to stare at you as you do this.
Yeah, you kind of had to throw it just past Rust Bucket's face to hit this thing.
Well, Rust Bucket is fine, so it's okay.
For now.
For now. Anyway, so did it pass the dex save?
Sorry, dex save. Give me 2 seconds.
I mean, doesn't Rust Bucket also have to make the death save? Melee with it.
It's up to Phoebe.
He's not death save, it's just a save.
Well, Dex.
Oh, I think he's death save. I'm like, what? Rust Bucket just dying?
What's a 15 get me? Pass
That's
or fail?
on the dot. I think that's a pass.
Yeah, meter beat. Yep. So that.
Alright, so it just takes no damage. Okay. It doesn't even take
anything else
half.
you'd like to do?
It'd be like
I
that.
allow you to move if you want to move up anywhere.
You want to cry?
I will happily move up and get pissed off and become a brown bear.
Move up to which one? The one by Reggie, the one by Baka, or the one with Ian?
Which one looks the least hurt?
That would be the untouched one, right?
No, none of them are untouched. Remember, Baka fucking destroyed.
Oh, I thought,
boy.
I thought he went for the same.
Then I'm gonna keep going after the one with Ian. And
It's the one right behind him that was like right next to him. Yeah, the one with Ian is the least touched, so I will go ahead and move you
because it's
right up next to Rust Bucket.
Damage.
And I'm combat wild shaping into
Burr.
black bear, whichever bear it is that I use.
Burr.
All I know is that it's got like the same amount of, it has more health than I do.
Alrighty, Aphrodites. Is that the end of your turn, Matt?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Alright then. It is now Ian Tentacle's turn. And I believe it'll go for you, Rust Bucket.
Hello.
I forgot this. That's a really big bonus. Fuck. Does a 21 hit you by any chance?
This seems unfortunate. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So after getting punched by you, this thing's going to twitchy Ian rather will try and punch you back, and you notice it's a little stronger than you think a normal humanoid would be able to achieve. So pardon me one moment while I just 3, 4, 6, Okay, so that's 10 bludgeoning damage to you. As you get socked in the jaw. And after it does that, it moves back 15 feet. And it's about 2/3 of the way to the portal that the tentacle's coming out of. And that'll be that turn. And after that, it will be Emery. He's gonna see this shit and be like, oh, hell fucking no. Ain't taking my boy back again. He will aim for the base of the tentacle with his crossbow and try and hit it. He does not hit it. That is a nat 1. I am so sorry. But he is going to chase after it and move up. And that'll be the end of his turn. And then it will be the tentacle behind you, Baka. That thing will attempt to hit you.
Okay. Behind me? The one that turned into a pancake?
You sort of pancaked it, but it's not dead.
Yeah, I
Or
knew that.
not gone.
I was wondering why it was behind me.
That's the one that you hit. It was the one closest to you. Behind, above you, nearest to you, whatever. The way I have it on here is weird. That's... Does a I don't think a 14 hits you.
Hell no, it doesn't. You need to get
No,
another
don't.
You need to get another 5 more points to there.
Yeah, well... I ain't gonna move anywhere, so it's gonna try and hit you again. How about a 17?
Try again.
Okay. It attempts to slam you, and that doesn't work on our big armored turtle boy.
I am bulletproof!
These are far from bullets. Ethan, it's your turn. You're by the entrance. You're about equidistant from almost all of them. The one with Ian's a little further away.
Distance is not an issue. It's within 90. The one with Ian is within 90 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on that one.
Okay.
I'm going to knock an arrow with my longbow and mutter, all right, block this, you piss-colored fish market reject. And here we go.
Then
I'm going to take a wild guess and say an 11 doesn't hit.
no.
All right, well, maybe the second one.
Take 2.
14.
No.
Okay, I don't think we're rolling high. I think 2 of us are rolling high. All right, well, that's my turn.
Sorry. Okay, and with that, it is the other tentacle's turn, in which case it'll go after you, Reginald.
Bitch, you thought.
Ooh, with a nat 20.
I am going to.
You can't boost your AC fast.
I'm not boosting my AC.
Okay,
I'm parrying.
How does parrying work?
When other creatures damage you with a melee attack, you can use your action to spend 1 spirity dice to reduce the damage by the number you roll +4.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me roll damage first, and then you can reduce from there. That is...
Parry the tentacle.
Yikes, that's why I reduced it to hit. It's because it hits fucking hard.
Into a parts that carry and sword fight with a tentacle.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, that does 15 damage. Reduce as you will.
Let's see, 15. I take 3.
Cool.
I got the 8.
And then it's gonna try and hit you again.
Alright.
Because it doesn't have any other plans on moving. At least not now.
Surprise, he is not left-handed.
19, 20, 20. That is a 21.
Okay.
Unnatural or modified.
Well, I don't have 2 reactions, so.
Well, Slameth again.
But better to block the crit. Or
You're not wrong.
reduce the crit.
I don't know, that's what that is there for.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
The non-crit does more.
I rolled shit on the crit, of course.
Happens.
Shit to crit.
Shitty critty.
Alright, Capitan. So that's that one's turn. Is he gonna do anything? None of you are looking terrible. So he'll just move back and up. Alrighty, back to the top. RJ, you got your shit rocked by this thing. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use second wind.
Fair.
Five, 14 works for me. And I suppose I'm just gonna stab it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna stab it.
Kitten! Did you go in the tube? Tube cat? There's no tube cat.
17.
17 hits.
Yeah. 13 on the first hit.
Okay.
It 25. That's 11 on the second hit.
11. Cool.
And
this thing's looking pretty beat up.
and I get to, because I attacked with my sword, I get to shoot a little hand bolt at it.
Hit it with your sword.
Do that. Ha! Nat 20 on the fucking tiny attack.
Yes. Roll damage.
A lot of crits. Damn.
It's a crit night. I mean, I'm getting them too, so it balances.
So that is 14 on the hand crossbow.
Cool. So fucking close.
Oof.
Damn shame. Okay. We'll leave that at that. It looks like tentacle hamburger. It's got arrows through it and slices in it, and the thing is borderline sashimi. All right, Rust Bucket.
Let's see
You're
if
next.
let's see if I can finish the job. I will shoot it.
Oh, the one Reggie was attacking?
Yep.
Okay. So you turn around.
Yep, that is a 19.
That hits.
And that's gonna be another 9 points of damage.
All right. You shoot this thing. The arrow goes through, and it kind of whaps around the room a little bit, and then just kind of slurps back into the portal, and that portal snaps shut.
All right, I will go up to the one puppeting Ian.
Okay.
And I will try a new tactic. I will punch it with my unarmed strike.
Okay.
That's a mod 20, so that will hit.
Mm-hmm.
There will be 8 bludgeoning damage, and I will activate Stunning Strike.
You will stunning strike.
Yes. So that will be
Okay, hold on. 8. What does that do? What does that do?
You need to make a con save. Well, whatever I'm hitting here, the tentacle or Ian, I'm aiming for the tentacle.
Well, okay, you would technically end up hitting Ian anyway because this thing is using him as a shield, basically.
I'm okay with that.
It's him and then the tentacle behind it, so you'd have to get around it, and it's...
Well, I mean, could I have tried to do that?
Make a dex roll.
Alright. I see you. It's a 15.
Okay, we'll say you just managed to get around it.
Alright.
Just before it goes and you kind of swing.
I'd have been fine with stunning Ian too. It would hopefully have made it harder to puppet him. But
well, we'll see on the con save. Ooh, that might not happen.
what are we looking at?
18, 19.
Okay, yeah.
That's a 22.
Yeah, it didn't make it. Wow, that's a high bonus.
No, I rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're trying again. Flurry of blows. Fuck it.
Okay, go ahead. If you want to try and hit the tentacle again, you're going to need to do another dex roll because it would have moved by now.
Oh, okay. Would that be the roll I just made then?
If you want to, or you can roll now and use that roll for your hit.
That'll be my dex roll. It's a 10.
Okay. No, so you'll end up hitting Ian if you hit. So go ahead and roll the hit.
Well, it is what it is. That's a mod 20, so that'll hit for another 8 damage. And stunning strike again.
Alrighty. Hold on.
I am burning through key points.
We'll do another 4.
Yeah, I noticed. I was just wondering how many you have. I was gonna say, I can't imagine much.
Nope.
Okay. So, when you did hit the tentacle, you did notice that it flailed a little bit more, as in it did a little more damage.
Sure.
But you hit Ian and it just gets damaged like normal. He gets damaged like normal.
How was his con?
So was that last thing you did?
Stunning strike again.
Stunning strike again. Gotcha. So I gotta with advantage because it's meat shield time, and that's another 18. So
all right.
Sorry.
That's how it goes. All right.
Okay. And now it is Toiler's turn. Baka.
Back into my epic duel with the tentacle.
Hamburger.
Crazy hamburger.
Crazy hamburger.
I'm gonna hit it.
This is horrible.
Go ahead and try and hit it, my dude.
21. Does that hit?
Yes. Roll damage.
I'ma smash it.
You kind of already have, but go ahead and do it again.
Max damage, 13 damage.
13?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, you hit it once.
Now I'll do it again.
You do it again.
I'll do it again.
Do it again.
Do again.
23, does that hit?
What?
23, does that hit?
I don't know, maybe. So think about that. Roll damage.
This is an epic battle between the legendary paladin, and it's another 8, plus 5 is 13. It's another 13.
Nice.
This is a legendary battle.
Single-handedly take down one of these things. Cool.
A legendary battle between Turtle Paladin and a demon tentacle from hell.
Demon tentacles. Yes. Okay.
Mark is actually fighting demons?
Maybe. He doesn't know. Well, he thinks he does, anyway.
My
Accuracy is debatable.
My guess is aberration.
So you think. Okay, is that all you're doing?
That's what the demons want you to think.
Yeah, actually, you're fighting Geraldo, but you just don't.
Oh, God. Did you roll initiative for Geraldo?
He doesn't have to. His initiative is always 106.
Okay.
Just only good
well, anyway,
once.
Regardless of Geraldo, it is now Matt's turn. What is Nair doing?
Alright, so... How badly is the one that's holding Ian doing?
It looks beaten and battered, but it's pretty okay for the time being.
Well, I'm Bear, so I'm going to try and go up to it.
Hi, Bear.
And I want to attack it, but I don't want to attack Ian, so
You have to do a dex.
follow suit? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you could.
Well, that's a nat 1, so Ian is not getting avoided. I am just gonna go for that multi-attack. And I'm just gonna go ham. I'm gonna go with my claws. So
Go for it. Roll the hit.
9. I rolled a 3. And plus
Why?
6, that's 9.
Get a different set of dice.
These
Burn your
might
dice.
I'm gonna take that second attack and 17 plus 6, that is a mod 23, I believe.
Finally, a hit. Roll the damage.
Oh, right. 9 damage.
Hey, damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Alright, 58 minus... You said how much? 8?
9 damage.
9, sorry. Cool. Are you doing anything else?
I don't think I have much I can really do while I'm a bear. I didn't cast anything. I don't have much spell slots to cast anything.
Not
so
much I can do.
no, I
I'm
don't
a
have
bear.
anything I can do. There isn't much I can do. I'm a bear.
What do you want from me? I'm a
Bear rage. Become anger bear.
I will become
Alright.
barbarian. Barbarian.
So the one holding Ian
Druid Barbarian multi-class?
is going to twitch and slurp and just kind of slide back, and he watches it kind of does the same thing as the other one that he damaged before.
Level does Druid get wild shape into bed?
Sucks into the portal with Ian in tow, and the portal snaps shut. There's one tentacle left in the room.
I want to say they can do it from level 1, unlimited.
Like, so I'm trying to think of like what's your minimum investment to become a bear.
Multi-class.
It's between 1 and 3.
Yeah, the barbarian.
The barbarian.
Oh, Katie.
His right to bear arms.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean,
I
that's
hate that joke. I hate that joke.
What's wrong with me owning a couple bear arms?
No, not you. The fucking right to bear arms joke. It's dumb.
It's my God-given right. You better not try to take my goddamn bear arms away.
No, you got to get it right. It's right to arm bears.
Right.
Right to arm bears.
That's the good version.
Just start giving bears guns.
I'm helping out the bear mafia.
I don't know about you, but I've been going down to the gay bar and giving all the queen's shotguns.
Oh god.
Gotta arm the bears.
Why?
Alright, give me a moment. I gotta roll for he will. Well, he's got a longbow, so we'll just do that. Will it hit? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That will not hit. Fuck. But you will move up. Alright, that's his turn. Tyler, that tentacle's gonna attempt to hit you again. I doubt it will, but we'll see. Does a... So, 18, 19, 20. Please tell me a 22 hits you.
Barely.
Barely.
Stop! Stop with the bear jokes! I'm banning bears from existing at this very moment. There is no fish.
You can't make me a fish. I can't turn into a fish until level 6.
I'm the DM!
Phoebe, do you find these jokes unbearable?
Fuck off.
Oh, that was barely a good pun.
Ah!
Gone. Out of here.
Okay, RJ, to answer your question, if it's a moon druid, it would be level 2 to get bear. If otherwise, it would be level 4.
You're an ant now.
Druid! I'm a moon druid.
Yes.
Alright, so since that hits you, I actually have to roll fucking damage. I'm stupid. Here we go.
You don't have to.
6.
You can just
Shut the
make
fuck
it,
up.
not
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
Damn.
14 bludgeoning damage. That shit slaps you hard.
Yeah. Apparently didn't like being turned into a hamburger.
Would you like being turned into a hamburger, Tyler?
And then I guess it'll attempt to hit you again, since these things technically have 2 turns. I doubt that will hit. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 doesn't hit you.
No.
So, it attempts again, and it does not work. Cool. Ethan! Yeah, you're across the way from this thing, but you could still hit it.
Distance from me to the one holding Ian, roughly?
We'll say about 45 feet.
45. That is enough. Okay, Slayer's Prey on it. Now let's see what the dice have to say.
I'm just laughing at the entire
You
team.
and that, man. The fucking cursed dice.
The entire team's fighting against
Carson.
Ian, and then while Baka's just soloing the other one.
Really wish you wouldn't say that right before I'm about to roll.
Ethan, I want you to.
No, if I jinx it, you're gonna roll terribly.
I did. I got a nat 1, Phoebe. I got the nat 1. Thank you.
I tried to reverse jinx it. I think you're gonna roll terribly. Okay, just on the basis that I definitely absolutely jinxed it, go ahead and roll again.
No, I'm getting my second roll, and that's it. Pass the
Really?
turn. Yeah, I got a 14.
What's your bonus?
I think it's AC.
Plus 8.
Well, yeah, then you're good.
No,
I got a
total.
6.
You mean-
I got a 6 plus 8.
Oh.
I got a 14 total.
I thought you
knows-
said you got a 14 plus 8.
No,
I'm
14. No, 14 total. I got a 6 plus 8.
You see, I would be sympathetic, but this is pseudo boss material, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Toby will assist.
You gotta hit them like 5 Del Trunks hit together
Give
specifically.
me a break.
Yeah, you kept forgetting to say that. That's why.
Yes, of course, because I'm the only one who needs to, apparently.
Listen, it's your dice that need to hear it, not you.
I think that phrase originated with Zergo, if we're being honest.
Did it?
Well, I think it was with the.
It was in main campaign. I had something to do with the creation of it. I don't know if it had anything to do with specifically with Turgo.
Well, the Eye of Fear and Flame was sort of meant as an antagonist to him,
He's
So-
so cute.
I count it.
Give me a moment. I got. For some reason, D&D Beyond is dumb and won't give him spells, so I have to fucking do this shit. Every goddamn time. What? Hi? You went up? Come on up.
We all
Or
appreciate
don't come
that
up.
the senile old man is soloing one of the tentacles while it takes the entire team to fight the other.
This is like the one thing he loses the senility for. This is like.
Come on! Why are you so slow today?
It's like
Thank you.
You didn't ask nicely, that's why.
It's like that one character from Demon Slayer, but less insufferable.
Alrighty. You did not. I don't think you guys saw Toby do shit yet, did you?
No,
Toby
we
can do
haven't.
shit.
Toby can do shit.
All I've done
Okay,
is talk
yeah,
to him.
so
Apparently, Toby can do shit.
you watch. Toby's been kind of like keeping it low key in the back of the room, but as he sees as there's one last tentacle left, he looks at it and you see like kind of a broken up laser shoot out from his eye. The marble eye.
Oh.
What did he get? Ooh!
Dog
And
has
then
laser
that's a what?
eyes.
That's a what? What does he have for put? Okay, so 17, 18. That's an 18.
Dog has laser eyes.
With. Was that 3d8? Okay. 10, 9, 10, 11, 12. Does she have? No. Okay, so that's just a regular 12. Cool. And that tentacle takes 12 fire damage? Yeah.
Damn.
DM's out there, I gave him Agnazar's Scorcher.
Ah.
Yeah. He can do that every now and then.
Surprised bear noises.
Oh. That's not one of. Oh! And with that, it's gone! As that was.
So is that the end of combat?
Oh, wait, no. I had the wrong thing.
Oh.
Sorry. Close to gone.
Hmm.
I recommend one of
Okay.
you hit it. It's not looking too hot. Or it is looking very hot. It's on fire right now. So, yeah. Okay. And that will be the end of Toby's turn. RJ. Reginald's hanging out by himself, and this thing looks terrible. Do you want to...
Is this the one that's trying to take the dude away?
No, the one with Ian is gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Yep, it pulled Ian through a portal, and the portal snapped shut.
They're coming to take it away, haha. Alright.
Wow, the character that we came to save got kidnapped again.
Leon!
But he didn't necessarily come to
We're
save him
Mario!
specifically.
So there's the one near, it's the one near Baka, right?
Yes, one near Baka, and Emery's up there too.
Alright. I suppose I'll waltz over and give it a stab in the tentacle.
I just don't live in an evil place, that's
What's
why
your movement speed?
in my head.
My movement speed is 30 feet.
Alright, you just make it to this thing.
Alright. Stibbly stab.
Yeah, more appropriate would be Mario!
Mario!
Yeah, so that's 16, that just makes it.
It do indeed. Roll damage. If it's anything higher than an 8, you killed it.
Oh, anything higher than an 8?
Yes.
Well,
Hit damage.
I dealt 8 exactly, so I'll just hit it again.
And there you go. You stab right through it, and the thing slams around like the last one, except this time it's a little more on fire. And pulls itself back through the portal it came from. And that portal also snapped shut. And that is the end of combat. Let me end combat music before it gets a little ridiculous. Gimme.
Well, on that note, Nara's going to look over at Toby and just go, "Pardon?"
Pardon?
Pardon.
Hold on, I'm getting other music back up. We'll do this one. Gimme. Give me. Give it to me. What the fuck?
Eh?
I don't know. YouTube just decided to get fucked.
Get them.
Nani? Hold up. It looks fine for me.
No, it's good. It reset in a really weird way on my end. My computer's being slow in general. I don't know why.
Gotcha.
There we go. Okay. So, after that last one disappears through portal, you notice that all of the other portals slowly start closing up as well. These ones that were like scattered throughout the dome. Those little bioluminescent creatures kind of like filling in the empty spaces now that they can crawl there. All but one, kind of closer to the ground. Emery looks a little devastated, having his friend pulled through another portal. He's mostly just cursing his face off, pacing around. Toby just kind of sits and stares at you, Nair, because you were, like, speaking to him again, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. So, what was that?
You said you met a cat like me, yes?
Yeah, well, he didn't shoot a laser out of his eyes, so...
But he had a power, didn't he?
Well, yes, but I didn't know your power until just now.
I didn't feel you needed to know right away.
No, that's
fine. Why does it matter?
I just... Okay. I'm just gonna break the connection and go talk to the other dude.
Am dog. What do you say to Emery?
Still bear, so he's just gonna hear your voice in his head go, "Hey, you okay?"
Jesus, why are you a bear again? It's weird.
Why aren't you a bear?
Confused
Why
bear
are you a
noises.
bear?
Why aren't you a bear?
Bear noises.
Brother bear.
I'm fine. It's Ian I'm worried about.
Werebears are a thing.
Do you know where those portals
yeah.
went, or are we just as blind as before?
Will they bite you and you turn into a bear?
I think there's a con save against like entropy.
Assuming
You met a couple of werebears in the main
it's
campaign.
been the same as since me and Ian got here, they could go just about anywhere.
I forgot about them.
Anywhere being literally any dimension, or anywhere in this plane?
Anywhere within the void or the bug's nest or possibly within
Understood.
the mansion, considering that place is rather weak. Can I help you, sir? What do you want? Come here. Come down.
Do you have any recommendations on where we should be getting to go then?
He points to the open portal, probably through there. I doubt there's really anywhere else we can
Okay.
go.
I'm gonna go up to Reginald. And Reginald, you will hear Nair's voice in your head. Hello.
He's going to turn to the bear, and he's going to light his pipe and blow smoke in your general direction.
Could you stop?
Speak normally, damn it. And he's going to go back to smoking the pipe.
I do not believe
Okay.
he can at the moment.
I will turn over to Cyrus.
Cyrus is
Bro.
heading to the portal.
You're heading through the portal?
Yeah, he's already hooked his bow away and just started quietly walking over there.
Hey,
Okay.
hold on.
Well,
Are you gonna stop, or are you just gonna keep going?
Yeah, he'll stop and look over. What?
Do we wanna...
You didn't want me to leave, and now you don't want me to go forward?
We're not all moving forward yet. I'm just checking in on everyone, making sure everything's going
What's there
well.
to check in on? You guys fucking destroyed the tentacles mostly. Look,
this is way
Seems
more
like
intense than it needs to be. I'm going back to jungle noises.
Jungle noises.
look, if prey gets away like that, you don't sit around and jabber for several hours. You track
Alright.
it, and you
Just-
keep going.
Making sure you were still holding up, because you were,
Nair,
all
There's
upset.
no such thing as holding up in this place.
All right.
You make a fair point. Every moment we spend here is a moment that the person who was pulled through that portal may be in danger.
Emery turns to you first, Rust Buckets. His name is Ian.
Ian.
And then he turns over to Cyrus. Tracking, I would put lightly. That is less our prey and more we are its prey.
Or we can make it our prey, or we can sit here and get killed by it. Take your pick.
I'm
Take
going
your
to
mind
tell
body,
you now.
Predator or prey.
I'm going to tell you now that those were parts of the queen.
Cool.
It
What
only
if I
gets
got
harder
left
from
over?
here on out.
Well then, I guess everyone better put on their big boy pants.
So,
Are you the
how many
bride
of
of
those
the-
Just making
appendages?
sure you know.
How many appendages does this queen? 8, 10, 20?
106.
I only got
The corner sweats nervously.
One of the.
I only
one
got
of
a brief
the-
look at her, but I'm
One of the people up in the rafters. Time to get.
she's all appendages?
I mean, all
It's
right,
hard to count
but you know how
when
many?
you're running for your life.
Right. But you know, general estimate. How many are we talking?
This is like guessing how much candy is in a candy jar. You can't see all of it, you just have to assume. And I'm not good at those games.
Okay, y'all have fun with your candy jars and this back and forth. I'm going. And he's gonna head through the portal.
Charge!
We'll wait to describe whenever. Okay, well, Baka's going with you. Emery's just gonna like shake his head and follow behind. What are
Am
the
I
rest of you
allowed
wanna
to
do?
stay as Bear when I walk through portal?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk through portal as Bear.
Quinn,
Yep, I'm going.
where's Bucket's all alone?
I mean,
Because
I don't know.
With the sun.
Reggie's all alone.
if everyone's
yeah,
going,
Reggie's
I mean, the rust bucket will sort of turn to Reggie and just go tilt head at the portal.
I just say, yeah, I'll go through last.
Rust bucket will actually walk towards the portal, but while doing so, the head swivels 180 just to watch Reggie as he does so, to make sure he's following.
Oh my god.
I will approach the portal and stop right in front of it. I'll take a smoke, put my pipe out, and then just kind of spit on the ground, and then walk through.
Okay. So we all go through.
Back. Alrighty, Aphrodite. Pull this up again.
Why is everyone calling my name?
Are you Aphrodite?
I am Aphrodite. I'm the sexiest woman alive. Of course I'm Aphrodite.
Shut up, Tyler.
But only.
So entering this portal is a vastly different sensation from the last. Where there was chaos and unrelenting sensation, you feel entirely robbed of your senses. It becomes incredibly hard to see where you're going. You feel as if you're slipping through a thick, warm liquid. There are no distinctive sounds or smells to follow. Moving
this
forward
Vor?
by pure... What?
Is this Vor?
No. Moving forward by pure luck, you stumble through the gentle opening into a small, familiar-feeling room. To the west is a staircase, entirely blocked off by a mix of rubble and black silk. Boxes and barrels sitting like forgotten guards next to it. To the east is a door. Once you all exit the portal, the edges seem to become unstable, and it folds in on itself, leaving you to rest in the eerily silent room. Pardon me while I open up this map, so I know where the fuck I'm going. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. This is the wrong direction. I'm going to die.
Not perish.
What the fuck just... Oh. This damn Kodama keeps falling and it makes me sad.
Num num cookie.
I'm gonna have to put you up on a safer spot too, mister.
Yep.
Motherfucker! Stop falling! I only want love. There we go. So, after you come into this room, you notice that Emery has that pack that Ian had on his back when he was floating up that was removed on his back, and he kind of shuffles it off and holds it out. And he goes, "This is a longsword attached. I'm not good with these types of things. Just one of you want to take it."
Is there anything special about it?
Well, it's intact, so yes, it does better damage against the bugs. It hurts them. It's made specifically for fighting them.
What is it?
So, RJ stepped out to get a refill.
Oh,
Just
okay, I'll just wait.
he's not talking.
He may have something to say about that. I need to check to see if I can actually use that properly.
Sure, he's the only one.
What is it? I wasn't.
It's a longsword made for fighting the bugs.
Yeah, I don't think I could use that.
There's really only one person who can make efficient use of it.
Hold on while I...
What, sword?
Yeah, a longsword. Apparently it's better at fighting bugs, Emery says. He's asking if any of us want it. And Cyrus is just going to shrug. I try to keep a distance. The swords are a last-ditch resort.
I'll certainly take it if nobody else will use it.
My weapons are built into my body.
There.
I got that warhammer. He holds up his shield.
I don't even know if the pack would fit on your back, big guy. We'd have to strap it on in a different way. All right, Reginald, you want it?
Oh, it's a two-hander.
Oh, it's two-handed?
Yes.
Oh.
I can't use it. I am lacking another arm.
Well, we can flavor it that it's just a one-handed longsword.
Yeah. So I can't use it if it's two-handed.
Well,
if it's one-handed, I can use it.
Tyler, do you want it? Because we could just strap it to your back. We're gonna take a minute because you all do need to level up now.
Oh.
If I go any longer with it, you'll get fucked. So, Tyler, do you want it?
Can I use it?
It functions like a greatsword.
As a paladin, you
extra
should
poison
be able to
damage.
use it. I'm pretty sure
There's
paladins.
no reason you shouldn't.
Paladins can do weapons.
Let me edit that last bit because I took it out. I didn't need to.
Yeah, I mean you're proficient in it. Are you using your other hand? How are you?
I have a shield.
You do have a shield. Okay, so you wouldn't. If it's two-handed, you wouldn't be able to use your shield.
Yeah.
But you do have your turtle shells, so. I mean, Emery can use it if none of you can. It's just he gets a minus to it because he's more used to the smaller one.
I mean, I can use it. I have to get like Quinn said, I have to get rid of the shield.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Take your time leveling up or whatever, and if you come to a decision at the end, then we'll figure it out.
Does
If
level
it's a
up
no, then I'll just have Emery put it on.
Does level up cure exhaustion?
It's technically supposed to, since you're only technically supposed to level up during a long rest, but generally, it's accepted no. How Phoebe runs it is up to her.
Yeah, you can cure exhaustion from it.
All right.
Because I'm assuming you're all going to sit down and be like, all right, fuck.
Alright, so I now have
I mean, I was
Primal
losing
Strike.
along on a quarter of my health.
I
So.
gotta.
So my attacks in beast form count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage.
Get these.
I need to roll my new HP. I believe plunk HP is a D8. Yes.
Alright, not one of my better rolls, but. That's what happens.
Dude,
Reroll ones.
your best rolls are always the Kaisers.
Oh yeah. Sure. Hey, I got an 8. Dang.
How much health do you have?
I now have 64. Why?
Okay, I'm at 58.
What? Say, what type of weapon was that sword? Is it count as a great sword?
Great sword.
Okay.
I can flavor it as a long sword if you really want to use it.
Okay.
It's just more visually aesthetic that you hold it with two hands.
Gotcha. I can't. Great sword is not one of my options for Kensei weapons.
If you could use it as a long sword, would you?
Maybe. Yeah. I guess so. I would just probably put it in instead of my quarterstaff. It's the same damage, I think. Yeah, I could use it as a longsword.
Okay. I think it does less damage that way, though. So
I can now turn into bigger bear.
I now have
Bigger bear.
I can turn into a cave bear who gets more health and more.
It's whatever base longsword damage you can do, plus that 1d8 poison damage, depending on whether you use the charge or not.
Alright.
I now have Aura of Protection. Now everyone has better saving throw.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I get Depth Strike. Nice. Ooh, that's good. I can juice my hits. Alright, in that case, Rust Bucket will take the sword and begin installing it into himself.
Cool.
Cool.
So basically, it's a pack with a long tube that goes from the pack to the end, like the hilt of the sword. So you probably would like attach the sword and then like occasionally attach the cable that has the tube into the pack and then just have the pack on.
Arm have hole, tube go in arm.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, you're a robot, so yeah, you can just kind of like grab it inside your arm. You now have blood vessels. Congratulations.
Yeah, I
And
imagine like
too.
all the like gadgetry part of it goes inside my arm, and just the business end is pointing out.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? My fucking browser just closed.
Valid.
I was going through all of my wild shape. Oh, shit.
I'm going to forget this in the future, so everyone else try to remember that as long as you're within 12 feet of the sleep portal, you get +3 to any saving throw.
Oh, you have your aura.
Yes.
I now have stronger wild shape.
Got an extra language and a favorite terrain. That's it.
I can now be bigger.
I also got an extra favorite enemy, which I don't really think that's going to come up much.
Depends.
If the favorite enemy is an insect, then perhaps it will be useful.
Yeah. Also,
no, because favorite enemy mostly helps you recall information about them. We don't know shit about these things, so it's really not going to come up much. It gives me a slight bonus to track them, I think.
How is Cyrus with bears?
With bears?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I get more spells.
He doesn't have a problem with bears.
That's what I need to do. Why is my Google Chrome not opening? There we go. I need to go through my spells. There we go.
Maybe got an extra language. That's neat.
yep. I basically my shit counts as magical for overcoming resistances, unarmed and Kensei weapons, and I also get an extra thing I can do with my key points.
Nice. Point of order then, that pack counts as magic since it's not from your dimension per se. It's from the void, so it kind of inherently has magic.
Doesn't matter.
It does damage.
Yes.
To things that have to normal.
Okay, let me add it.
Which that will become a problem in the near future. Wow! Ooh, I can change it to the dark gothic sad shit now.
Oh, I still don't have
I do.
spells. I thought fourth level spell. Whatever.
When do paladins get spells? 'Cause I got
Paladins are only secondary spellcasters, so
everybody's deciding
get-
their level ups.
they're slower.
Sure. Thanks.
At 6th level. Yeah, I don't think you get anything at 6th level spell wise.
I forgot I had Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
You know, Ethan, I think it's fitting that I'm going to take Commander's Strike.
Oh. As long as more than 2 of you don't have Sentinel, we're good.
What the hell?
Why? What's wrong with Sentinel, Phoebe?
Except one of you can have Sentinel. As soon as 2 of you do, pick a different one.
I mean, you only get 1 reaction.
Oh, actually, yeah, Tyler, technically you would be able to prepare 1 additional spell now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, when you prepare spells. It's your charisma modifier plus half your level rounded down. That is the number of spells you can have prepared. Plus your oath spells. Your oath spells. Your oath you have oath. Oath spells are bonuses.
My known spells?
Oath. You have oath spells, and then you have spells you prepare from the paladin spell list, which, like clerics, you don't have spells you just know. You just can choose any from the paladin spell list on a daily basis.
All right.
Need that table. There it is.
Also, my speed is 45 feet now.
This actually sounds like something Baka would totally do. Compelled Duel.
Oh, that would be a great spell for Baka.
Yeah, that's,
Face me, demon.
It is prepared.
Especially for what's coming up.
How about protection from good and evil? How about heroism?
Confused bear noises.
Confusing bear noises.
Or superiority dice.
Protection from good and evil.
Yersh.
I'm going to take goading attack. Come on, I want you to. Look at me. Hairbrain! Alright.
I'm ready.
Yep, no, I've been good. It's very simple for me.
Who else still needs to finish your stuff?
I'm good to go.
I'm good.
Twirler?
I'm good. I know what my
Alrighty.
next spell's gonna be, but I'm good.
Also, I'm gonna update the stream shit between streams, because if I do it now, it'll break everything, because I'll have to go to a different screen to do so.
I figured you'd just leave it on the whole time. It's not like it matters.
By the way, did we do a short rest, long rest, or we just...
We're going to say long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
We just get the benefit of one? Okay.
Oh, all right.
I'll take it.
I'll
Sure.
take it.
I'll take it. I need my spells back.
Yeah, get my spells back and I stop limping along.
Well, then I am no longer bear.
Who needs long rest? Just go through strange portals.
Who needs leveling up when you can just jump through portals constantly?
Oh boy, if that's
Am
a
I
good way to
right?
level up, then I'm gonna hop back in.
You're right.
You really? Okie dokie. Oh, that was that. Okay, so like I said before, there is a blocked off stairwell to the west of this room, and to the east there is a doorway.
Did we just end up back in the fucking mansion?
Everybody looks at you. I believe so. I think it's a different spot. Wasn't there a bunch of rubble in the laboratory we entered the void jungle from?
I don't remember.
I think we're on the other side of that.
Good. We get to share a space with the fucking worms again.
Well, we're home.
I can guarantee
Oh.
you're not.
I'm getting a bad feeling from this space.
Bold of you to assume I have a home.
Really, here's where you have a bad feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. That should worry you.
So,
Worrying is for later. I'm gonna walk forward.
are we able to tell like which way would have been where like
Which way, what?
Like from where we are? We're on the other side of like some rubble. Do we know which way that rubble would have been?
Sorry, you're on the other side of rubble. Do you know which way what?
The rubble would have been. Like I'm trying to figure out where we are in relation to where we've been.
You remember that there was a bunch of rubble in a doorway in the
Right.
in Felix's laboratory, so you're assuming this is the other side.
Right, but do we not? I guess we don't see the rubble or any sign of like where that is. Because,
You see rubble.
okay.
You see a staircase going up and then rubble at the top.
Oh, okay, the staircase.
It is collapsed. You cannot get through there.
Okay, so the door would be the way to go then.
Yeah,
Good.
the door to the east is the only entry exit way.
I understand.
Good.
I'm gonna walk up to the door.
Nair's walking up.
I put my hand on the door, I turn the doorknob, and open the door.
Okay, you open it. There's a long hallway. To the north, near the end, it kind of turns off, and then at the end, the east, there's another doorway.
Is there anything in the hall, or is it just a long, empty hall?
It's just a long, very dark hall, barely lit by some very, very low candles.
Are there any unlit torches or anything?
Oh, there's a couple, but they're dusty, and you can see all the wax is like dripped down.
I'm gonna use Druidcraft to light them, which is one of my cantrips.
Okie dokie. You barely get a flicker out of some of them that still have any remaining wick. And they just kind of like they barely light up the rest of the hallway.
Barely light this.
Are the rest of you following in? Inspecting the room?
Yeah, I'll file in.
Okie dokie. Archer chokey. Everyone else, what are you doing?
Well, I guess we're going this way.
Kind of the only option we got.
That's
Just a
moment.
straight shoot.
Understood.
Something down the hallway, but nothing we can do right now.
Tyler, RJ?
I'll take up middle.
Okay. Twirler?
Baka has no idea where he's going.
Just following everyone else?
Yeah.
Okay. So like I said, pretty much straight hallway. There's a door at the end to the east, and then there's a turnoff to the north. Just before that door at the end of the hall. Where would you like to go?
I'm gonna head down to the thing that kind of throws off or whatever.
Okay, the turnoff to the north? Cool. So you see, it's very short, and at the end there's another door.
Oh, wow. Does the door look any different from the other door that I've seen, or does it
No,
look
just
exactly the
a
same?
basic wooden basement door.
Suddenly busts open and there's another warforged on the other side.
I will open the door.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I completely forgot about Gungnir busting through 5 doors. I can't believe I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
So, not the servants' quarters, pantry. Okay. The small, well-worn door opens to a musty-smelling, tiny room. Walking in, you see an assortment of old food, some of it rotting, sparsely waiting on the wide shelves. As you shift in, you hear skittering noises and see some small creatures moving about in the dark. You assume it's some opportunistic mice startled by your presence. At the north end of the small pantry, you see another door. What are the rest of you doing before Nair?
Yeah.
Does
Is anybody following me? Anybody splitting off?
Yeah.
I'll follow it.
I'll check out the pantry.
Okay.
Is
I'm
there
gonna
any...
go to see if I can find booze.
I want to look for those mice.
Okay, you're looking in the pantry.
Can I look for booze to try and confiscate it before Reggie can
Cyrus
find
and
it?
Tyler, are you following into the pantry or going to the other door?
No, I'm going to pantry.
Cyrus is on autopilot, following the bigger group, biting his thumb and mumbling to himself.
Okay. Baka, you going to the other door or are you following everyone else?
Am I muted? Can you not hear me?
I can
I can hear you.
Oh, I said like 3 or 4 times that I was going to the pantry.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay.
Can I try and find and confiscate any booze before Reggie can get his hands on it?
Find and confiscate any what?
Booze, if there's any booze, because he wants to look for some.
Well, first roll investigation to find
Yeah.
anything, both of you, because you're both looking for booze.
17.
What did you get, RJ?
I got a 19.
Shit.
Okay. Well,
If there's booze.
There also might not be any booze.
you looked through pretty well. Matt, you should also roll investigation because you wanted to check for the mice. You just find a lot of food. This is not the spot for wine.
To make Baka a hearty sandwich.
I rolled an 18, and that's before adding any modifiers. Where is investigation? Plus 3. Okay, so that is a mod 21.
Sorry, what did you get?
Mod 21, I'm looking for the mice.
Okay. You find little bits of food that have been eaten, but you notice you don't see any, like, typical signs of mice. You don't see, like, mouse droppings or anything, so that's weird. But whatever creatures you assume to be the mice, like, wherever they may have gone, you don't see them anymore. They're not in the room.
Alright, I'm gonna stuff some of the food in my pocket for later. And
We'll say you grab some of the decent-looking jarred items that possibly are still viable as food.
You grabbed the cheese.
I do want to find any cheese. Can I look for cheese?
Roll for cheese.
Well, that is unfortunate. 8.
Okay, we'll say you do actually find, like, a cloth that is in the vague shape of cheese, but as soon as you open it up, it's basically just a block of mold.
Oof.
It's black and furry and smells horrible.
What animal
You
is
quickly
this?
wrap it up and put it back.
What animal is this?
That is not an animal. That is mold. And I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
take...
put it in my pocket for later.
That's disgusting. I'm going to take what I find and try and make Baka a giant sandwich.
Is this the place we want to eat at?
Okay, the bread you find is basically so stale it's a brick. The cheese that Nair just pulled out is not cheese anymore. It is a creature that is borderline sentient. And you don't see anything else. So either you're making Baka the world's nastiest sandwich.
I'm just going to take the stale bread and just be like, here you go.
Okay.
I feel like I've been packaged this one.
Buck, are you taking that? You are so quiet right now, Tyler. I don't know what's going on.
I was trying to do a thing.
Oh, okay.
Is that better?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, Baka's gonna. Oh, thank you. I was feeling a bit peckish. And he's gonna just bite into it and just like.
It's like listening to someone eat a massive crouton. It's just a.
Nair is going to smack the sandwich out of Baka's hands.
It's not even a sandwich. He's just feeding him the bread.
It's just the bread.
I'm just gonna knock it out of his
I'm
hand.
going to try and stop you. That is Grandpa's meal.
You can't feed Grandpa stale bread, Reginald.
It appears that he is handling it just fine.
Bucker goes to bite
It is
the
quite.
other one.
It is actually quite remarkable.
I'm worried about his health.
He's
You
got
ever
he's
see
got
a
a big
giant
chomper.
turtle bite into a whole watermelon? It's like that noise, but crunchier and drier.
Yeah. He's got big chompers. He can handle it.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn around and head out the door.
All right,
To the next
you're
one.
going back the way you came, or through
No,
the
I'm
other
moving
door that's at
forward.
the opposite end of the door? Okay. What about the rest of you?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to do in here. It looks like.
I'm just gonna grab Baka, kind of around the arm and lead him as he eats his stale bread.
Who's in the back? Baka and
It's me and
Reggie?
Baka.
Okay,
Yeah.
you two notice, Toby is like licking the crumbs off of the floor behind you. As a dog do.
I'm gonna try and break off like the end of the bread to give it to Toby.
He takes it and eats it. Louder, slightly wetter crunching noises.
And she's just sitting there like.
I thought you were going to make him do a strength saving throw to break the bread.
Um,
It wouldn't
All
be
right.
a strength saving throw, would it?
Yeah.
so everyone's
More of a
moving
check.
forward. We're not moving backward to check out the other door.
Not yet.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. And when to if I need to split or something. So there's that one.
Split the party? That sounds like a great idea.
All right, guys. All right, gang. Let's split up. We gotta look
I'll go
for the
with-
ghost
I'll go
or
with-
whatever.
I'll go with Daphne.
I'll go with Daphne. Why do you always go with Daphne?
All right.
No reason.
Would I
no
be
reason.
Shaggy or Scooby?
You would be the monster that we'd have to find.
What?
You're the cheese monster, man.
She's like,
So, you all enter a large circular room with a much higher ceiling than the previous areas, previous hallway room things you've been in. This seems a little more sophisticated than like the shoddy basement look. A circular island sits in the middle, strewn with papers and blueprints, along with the northeast and southwest curves of this room. There are long tables that curve with the walls. On them are various other potionware and studies halted in time. Along the northwest and southeast curves of the room are terrariums of various sizes filled with old, dead, or dying specimens that you can all tell came from the void jungle of various flora and fauna.
Oh.
The skittering you heard in the pantry, it's a bit louder in this room, but nothing comes to your vision long enough or large enough to pose much of a threat. There are doors to north, east, south, and west of this room, respectively.
Okay. Can I still see any of the animals that were scurrying around?
Roll perception.
Okay. Hello, mouse. Thank you. Perception. Oh, I get nice. 12?
No, that seems fine.
You're going in dice jail.
Did you just chuck it across the room?
I did just chuck it across the room. It gave me 2 5s in a row.
Yikes.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to one of the more alive-looking flora specimen. Is it looking... How dead is it looking?
It's crisp.
Could I... So Druidcraft, I can instantly make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom. Can I use any of that to kind of, like, make it a little less dead?
Is there a roll involved with that?
No, it's
Or do you just do it?
Druidcraft. It's just what...
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah,
asking if that
you
works.
could do that.
Alright, I'm gonna try and make it a little less dead.
Okay.
And since I actually have a decent amount, I'm gonna cast Speak with Plants on it and try to talk with this little fella.
Go ahead. Say something. It's
Hello
just kind of
there.
silent.
Hello there.
Thirsty.
Do I have any water? Does anybody have any water?
Baka crunches his bread.
Okay. Anybody else have something to add to the conversation?
I want booze.
Okay, so I have some rations. Would that have water in it, or is that just food? No, that's just food.
That's just food.
Skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a water skin. All right, I'm going to pour some water on this little boy.
So you notice there's like a little hatch in the terrarium glass, and you just kind of like shift it up and pour your water in. The plant doesn't look really any better, but it says thank you.
So, do you remember any people being here? Possibly examining you, it looks like?
Long time ago.
Did you ever overhear any of their conversations, and do you remember any of it?
Hard to hear through the glass.
Suppose that makes sense. When was the last time you saw them?
I cannot see.
I don't remember.
I am a plant. I do not have eyes.
Do not remember. Alright. Do you have any idea what's been going on around here, or?
Creatures in the dark.
Oh, well, this is helpful.
This music got so spooky.
So,
It's almost like you're
how
trying
are
to
they
do
taking
interrogate.
care of you? Have you been growing well in here before everyone disappeared, or have you just been getting...
The man who took us took very good care of us. He has not been here in a very, very long time.
I'm gonna
Was
go
his
open
name by any chance
the-
Felix?
No.
No.
I'm gonna go open the east door.
You're gonna, okay. No, this one. You see a hallway that kind of goes off either side, north and south. That's where it ends.
All right, I'm gonna shut that door. I'm gonna open the north door.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. You walk into here, and the pleasant smell of aged wine meets you in this room. And notably so, as two large barrels sit on the east side of the room, north and southeast side of the room. A rack of glass bottles is stuck between them. On the west side, two armor stands stand at attention facing the wine barrels. There are doors to the north, south, and west. So obviously, the one right behind you, the one to the west, and the one to the north. Behind the north door, hold on.
Oh.
Behind the north door, you can hear a light thumping noise.
I am going to walk over to the armor with the wine barrels. I'm going to salute the armor, and just go, gentlemen, don't mind if I do.
Oh my fucking god.
And I'm going
Armor
to
goes back.
I'm going to crack open one of these barrels
You're going
and
as
start.
There are taps on them.
Oh, there's taps on them. I'm going to start
Yes.
refilling my flasks.
as you do this, you sort of look out of the corner of your eye and you see Rust Bucket just standing there looking at you.
Oh, Rustbucket followed you.
Just looking.
Baka's actually gonna go up. Maki's actually gonna go up to him. He's like, fine idea. Let's go well with this bread. He's gonna pick up.
Oh, Baka, you followed behind them. Okay. So three of you were in this room. Cool.
Yeah, Rust.
Baka's gonna drink right from the tap.
Yeah. Okay, Baka, you can drink from the other barrel. There's two. This one's mine.
Yeah, Baka's gonna drink right from the tap. He's just gonna upend it.
But yeah, you see. But yeah, what do you?
No, Baka, these things are 3 times your size.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as you try to pick it up, you realize it's full. It would be easier for you to just lay down with your mouth open beneath the tap and
Just drink it.
just
I imagine Baka walks in. Libations.
libation. Okay, Cyrus, you want to do anything?
He is 100% lost in his own mad ramblings at this point.
You don't want to investigate the room or anything?
Dirty hobo man?
If I'm gonna be honest with you, he's on autopilot. Him himself probably doesn't even realize he's changed rooms.
Well,
Okay.
I heard
After
long
we-
mad ramblings, and all I thought was dirty hobo man.
Wrong campaign.
Nair is going to walk into the room wondering what all the commotion is about.
After I finish filling all my flasks, I'm going to take the last one I filled and I'm going to sniff it to see if it's, see if it's good.
I like who's waiting to do that until after he's fixed them all, like filled them all.
So
Barker
Cyrus,
thinks
I'm
it's
just gonna
good.
say you stayed in the circular room, unless you autopilot followed any of the 5 people that decided to separately go into this room.
I'm gonna say I would have started to, but you said there was an island.
Yeah, so there's tables on either end and then an island, and they've got a bunch of different like papers and stuff on them.
And the room they went to is just across the room, a straight shot from where I'm standing.
No, it's
No.
down and then north. So it's east and then north. The hallway they went down goes north and south at the end. East until it hits a dead end and then goes north and south. They went north.
So we turned a corner, essentially.
Yes.
Think of it like a T.
He
No,
went
I'm
through the
lost.
east door
No,
and
he
then went
closed-
north.
Didn't he? You opened
What?
the door, saw 2 paths diverging, slammed it shut, and just immediately found the wine room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rust Bucket followed him, and Rust Bucket did not specify whether he left the door open or not.
Well, right, but if he closed the door with the hallways, and if he opened the next door and that just had... You can't turn a corner in a circular room. No,
It's
I'm...
outside of the room.
Just roll with it.
Ethan, visual, circular room. They went east, through a door, closed the door, then north. Now they're in this room.
I thought he closed that door.
He did, but Rust Bucket went right behind him, and Quinn did not specify whether Rust Bucket opened or closed the door behind
Closed
him.
it behind you. Oh, there's what all he said was closed it and went to the next door. I thought he opened it, looked in, closed, and left. I didn't think.
I
he went
also
in,
thought he
behind
closed it and just left.
No, he closed the
Okay.
door behind him.
Okay, that's not what he said. So there's where I got lost.
I would have probably left it
I'm gonna kind of
open.
look around and be like, okay, I need
Yeah,
one for
so- Specificities aside.
All right, fuck all of you too. And I'm just gonna start rustling around with the papers on the island.
Okay, roll investigation.
Maybe I can get some actual fucking information instead of
Wishy-washy.
100-year-old, 500-year-old bread. Because you know what? Maybe. Investigation bonus. That's a 14.
That works. It wasn't a very high one because you're kind of by yourself. There's no one else that's really sifted through it. Okay. Yeah, that's in here. So you find several things. The first thing you find is a potion of heroism. If you want to add that to your inventory.
I think I will.
You drink it and you turn into Harrow.
No. You
Potion
turn
of
into
Harrow.
heroin.
No, it's a potion. It's a potion of heroism.
You become Harrow.
Heroin. And then you also find a potion of comprehend languages.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. And then you find 3 normal potions of healing. Just base potions of healing.
Okay. Just in this stack of papers.
I'm gonna say you search all of the tables. So
Okay.
on one of them you find the potions of healing, on another you find the extra potions, and then in the center you find a letter. or not a letter, rather, a note. Like it was ripped from a journal.
Right.
I'm going to post it, but I'm going to read it to you as well.
Okay.
So hold on 1 second. Okay. Irini and Elsifor introduced me to the Queen today. What a gorgeous specimen she was. I thought Irini was massive, but it's indescribable. Speaking to her, you could feel the vast amount of knowledge she had to share. And share she did. Stories and tales that would put great-grandfather Oliver's to shame. We traded our knowledge, and I was eventually escorted out by Elsifor. Time in the Void is a bit odd, but I have to admit I was even stunned when he told me that I had spent several days relative to my dimension there with her. I wish desperately to bring Felix and Ren here, but as Irini informed me, they are not able to come here like I am. It's a blessing that even I can be here. What a curse it is to not be able to share it with my children. So that's
He's
that.
gonna read that last bit again and goes, this guy doesn't know the definition of the word curse. He's gonna fold putting it in his pocket. It's a curse that you would dare mess with this shit, you lunatic.
Okie dokie. What would you like to do then?
You said something about blueprints?
Yeah, they just look like random, artificer fucking around, making shit.
So
Some
no
of it's
blueprints of the house.
No, that would be more of a records type thing. This is more of you do see a couple of building plans, but they don't look like they're for this house. They look like they're for very ancient temples.
Oh, he better not have been trying to start a fucking religion.
Well, one of them is. Another one is an old mine system. One of them is just an invention. It looks half made. It's hard to tell what it is or was supposed to be.
People say I'm weird for hiding in piles of leaves, and yet you got people building fucking temples to interdimensional bug queens. Christ. Alright, well, where did these idiots get off to?
Speaking of the idiots. God.
So the doors behind them are actually wide open. You can hear them down the hall making a fucking ruckus as they start to get crunk as hell.
I'm gonna look at Baka and just be like, hey, Grandpa, this stuff doesn't taste like poison, right?
Baka detects poison.
Do you have that spell?
What is this stuff, and why are you guys so
No,
fond of it? I've never had it.
I'd like to do
before.
a medicine check. Do I detect poison?
Go ahead. Is that a medicine check?
I don't know. Was it?
Probably.
I think with potions and stuff, you might be able to dip your finger and get a small taste. And
But if it's just wine,
Baka has gone straight for the tap on the slushy.
we'll do medicine. Go ahead and roll a medicine check if you want to.
yeah, maybe, I like that. Give it a taste with a medicine check, see if you get poison.
I can't see that. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, there we go. 23.
Nope. Just tastes like really old wine.
All right then. So if that's the case, I'm going to look at Baka. One for Grandpa. Take a swig. You want to drink, Rusty? Oh wait, you can't drink.
Reginald, yours tastes like
bucket.
ale.
Rusty has, by the way, just been staring at you this whole time.
So you can't drink. One for Rusty, drink that. One for me, and then I'll look at Nair and say, Nair, you want one?
What is it?
Fair point. One for Nair.
Nair will put her hand out and just be like, I'll take some, but what is it?
What was it? Wait, Phoebe, what'd you say it tasted like? Mine's wine. What was?
Yours is wine. Reginald's is ale.
And
This music is so spooky. You all hear very gentle, tapping on the north door, by the way. It's been going on the whole time you've been in here, whether you decided to acknowledge it or not.
Look, weird shit always is going on in this place.
Fair enough.
Check it out soon enough.
And I will refill the flask that I just drank down and I'll put them all back in my armor. Oh, that feels much better.
Yikes.
And he's just gonna sit there with like his eyelids half peeled with a slight smug expression, and he's gonna light his pipe and start smoking.
Well, since I put my water in that plant, I'm gonna fill it with the ale.
Alrighty then. You now have an ale skin.
Ale skin.
And are you doing anything else in this room?
I'm gonna walk to the entrance of the hallway and kind of yell back to the circular room. Oi, Cyrus, you thirsty?
Cyrus came into the room with you. He's behind you.
He's behind you.
He's standing next to Rusty. There's an arrow in his mouth that he's chewing on.
Yeah.
It takes about 2 seconds for you to realize the metal part is in his mouth, and he's chewing on the wood behind it.
You, want something to drink?
I believe alcohol does not help with hydration.
Take that as a no.
You don't drink when you're hunting. The last thing you need is to hand the prey more ways to kill you.
Don't suit yourself. And he's gonna walk over to the door that's making the noise.
You're gonna attempt to open it?
I'm gonna crack it.
Cyrus is actually going to put a hand on yours. Give me a sec.
Alright.
And out of curiosity, he's going to pop the arrow out of his mouth and slide as much as he can under the door. Just to see if anything happens.
You hear a couple of, like, soft noises, and it almost feels like it gets, like, stepped on by something. Also, Reginald, the second you put your hand on the doorknob and, like, twist even slightly, you realize it's locked.
Anybody here know how to pick a lock? Or we could just, slam the door down.
I'd recommend learning more about what's on the other side before you do. And I'm going to put an ear to the door.
You still just hear very soft noises. The door feels pretty thick and heavy, so it's hard to kind of hear exactly what's going on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Cyrus is just going to stand, like some of his cloak, wipe the front part of the air off, and just put it back in his mouth. Well, might as well check out the rest of the place then, unless one of you found a key in all that booze.
That's actually not a bad idea. There might be a key at the bottom of the barrel.
Great
It's
idea.
just gonna be fucking Great White North when they get trapped in the goddamn beer barrel and one dude just drinks it all to keep them from drowning.
You know what, Commander? You're right. Rusty, break the barrels.
Rusty will say, acknowledged. Ren turns to the barrels. And we'll... how to do this? Yeah, we'll just go with the punch.
Roll an attack. It's a big fucking barrel.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
Should I roll damage?
Yeah.
9.
Okay. You put a little crack in it. You put a little split in the wood. But it's pretty high up, so it doesn't actually start leaking everywhere.
I will bring out my quarterstaff and attempt to just try and jam it in to embiggen the hole.
Embiggen. Roll to hit.
23 again. Keep rolling.
Hey, let me just specify. Is this the more northern one that Baka drank out of, or the more southern one that Reggie drank out of?
The one that Reggie liked.
Okay.
Specifically.
Cool. Awesome. All right, what did you roll to hit?
23.
That hits. Roll damage.
That'll be a 12.
Yeah. Okay. So you shove it in, and you notice that it's like about as soon as you get like a third of your staff in, the whole panel just kind of crumples in on itself.
That's what I was waiting for.
It just spills everywhere. There's ale all over the fucking floor.
Marcus just on the floor drinking from the other one, and he just gets washed away with ale.
How's Baka react?
God. He like curls up into his shell and becomes buoyant. All aboard the SS Baka.
All aboard this.
Reginald's just gonna sit there and look at Rusty and just go, "Joke's on you. I refilled all my flasks."
Nair is going to lightly sip from her ale
was
skin.
small and in one of his flasks. Rusty, would you mind?
Oh, now you're being facetious.
Baka's gonna look at the ale all over the floor. He's like, "Oh, that's the kind of party we're having." All right, he's gonna smash his cat.
Are you breaking the other one?
Yes.
Roll the hit.
Baka's been to this kind of party before. Baka's been to this.
Nobody light a match.
Baka's been to this kind of party before.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He got a nat 20. I would just give it to him at that point.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother having you roll damage. What are you hitting it with? A great axe?
He has a warhammer.
Warhammer. Cool. You smash a massive fucking hole into this thing, and this thing was way more full than the ale one was.
Oh no.
You are showered in bright red wine.
And Reginald's gonna watch this and go, "Well, I have to say, this is probably the craziest rager I've ever attended."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So is there just a hole that all the wine is leaking out of, or is there just like a big hole?
There's a massive hole. He practically
Massive.
smashed like a third of this thing to just bits.
And he took a shower in wine.
So, how deep is the alcohol now in this room?
Well, I mean, the door's open, so
Yeah,
unless
that's
it's the entire hallway.
Oh my fucking God.
And then the door to the circular room is open.
I hope
You're about it like an inch
we didn't.
for a moment, and it spreads out until it's just like a fine coating. It goes down the hallways. You hear splishing behind the door where you heard noises.
There's a part.
What if we blow open the door? What if we set the door on fire?
Jesus fucking Christ, you will kill everyone.
I can't see anything lights match the entire place.
You want to kill everyone, Quinn.
I can't see.
I'm not gonna do
I'm
it.
just thinking. Didn't you say there was bottles along the wall on the other side of the two big jail things?
Yes, there's a wine rack, one of those crosshatched ones with bottles sitting in
So
it.
Nair, getting in the mood of the party, is going to walk over, pop one open, drink some of it, grab two, and just throw them at the walls.
You know, this started as I was making fun of your suggestion of having the key in the barrel, and this has gotten out of hand.
I
I'm
agree,
gonna
this-
head to the other door.
I'm looking for the keys! Come on,
The
guys!
scene
I'm
makes
looking!
sense.
I'm just gonna grab two more bottles, throw them at the wall.
Yeah, you guys have your little alcohol party, get drunk, wasted, eaten. I'll see you all later.
I can
Okay.
turn into a bear!
Near's already drunk.
Nair has never drank before.
Oh.
Near's a lightweight.
Oh,
There's a
no.
lightweight.
Nair then, after drinking another bottle, wild shapes into a fiendish giant spider.
Show me a fucking
I'm
con
sorry.
save, please.
Yeah, I was about to
Okay.
say, an entire bottle? Your con I would hope you would con save at least.
Yeah.
I'm down for this.
A lightweight drinking an entire
16!
Not with disadvantage, because you're a fucking lightweight drinking an entire fucking bottle.
It's still 16!
How is Nair's constitution? How is Nair a lightweight? Your constitution is 16.
Nair has never drank before.
I mean, fair.
There's no tolerance then you're at least the first time you're lightweight.
Yeah, I rolled a
16
13, 14. So my lowest was a 16.
You fucking Christ.
And
You are
then I'm
drunk.
going- And I'm
After
going
drinking
to...
a whole bottle, you are fucking.
Nair wild shapes into a fiendish giant spider.
Why?
Big spider.
Nice.
Why is my campaign so prone to goblins? Alright. So,
This got
Cyrus left.
No. Yeah, I'm
Russ Bucket, are you going with him?
Where's Reggie going?
I'm just gonna sit there and look at the giant spider and just go, yeah, I was only trying to get slightly buzzed, not blasted.
I will head towards the door that Cyrus went down. Turn back to
Nair is going to try and squeeze through the door out into the hallway.
Hold on.
Rusty will head towards the door that Cyrus went down. Turn back to Reggie, say you did this, and leave.
And I'm just gonna call down the hallway. I'm only in control of myself. I don't control the others. Well, maybe I kind of enabled Grandpa, but
Nair is going to try and squeeze through the doorway and climb onto the ceiling and go down the hall to wherever Cyrus and Cody.
Which door are you going through? The southern, the western?
I was going into the hallway from the bar room. Not the bar room, whatever.
So when
Yes,
you come into
there are
circle,
3 doors in that room. There's one to the north, one to the west, and one to the south. The one to the north is locked. The one to the south is the one you came through.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I'm going through the west.
Okay.
I'm just disappearing.
Cyrus and Rose Bucket, which one did you go through? The south or the west?
I mean, we went to the west because it was the door we hadn't checked.
Okay. So Nair's following you. Cool.
You
Okay.
hear a slightly slurred voice in your head. Hey!
So this is another T hallway. It ends, and there's a passageway up to the north, and then down to the south of the door.
Jesus Christ, this guy had to build a fucking maze under his damn mansion? I'm literally just going to turn to Rust Bucket. Do rich people just not know how to just have a house?
Rust Bucket will sort of think about like the limited experience he has, specifically with his master, and go, in my experience, no.
Fucking...
What even is a house?
Rust Bucket will just go.
That just does 90 degrees.
Just like break out quarterstaff and just sort of like just try to knock you off the ceiling.
Nair's just forming a web in one of the corners.
Do you try and hit Nair to like?
Not
transform the
violently. Not like trying to do damage. And just like a bugs on the ceiling. And
Oh,
like
that
something
tickles!
trying to-
That tickles!
I mean, you could, and you'd transform them back into
Yeah.
Nair,
This is
which is arguably a little more controllable than a fucking drunk spider.
I'd like to go north.
I'm going to try and lead Grandpa with the rest of the
Come, my
party.
friends, we shall drink to our victory.
Well, we already drank to our victory. You probably drank like way too much. You had a bath.
I'm fine. He falls over.
See, I feel like
Yeah, I'm
drunk
just gonna
vodka wouldn't
sit
make
there.
too much difference from sober vodka.
Just kind of put my.
I feel like given how big and heavy Bach is, it'd actually take a lot to get him drunk.
For sure.
But I'm pretty sure
Hold on, I want to see if I
half,
can do a
I'm
thing.
pretty sure he drank like half that casket, so.
Well, did he drink it or did he just bathe in it?
Yeah, I was about to say, how much of that bath
He
actually
drank
went into
some
your
of it,
mouth?
but he bathed in more of it. Give me 2 seconds. I want to try a thing.
Oh god,
Just
no.
so you guys can be a little less confused on directions.
Here's the galaxy brain. His shell is now storing a shit ton of wine.
It's like sand at the beach, you know. We're like 5 sessions out, and he finds more wine in his shell.
Someone, one of the tentacles reappears and manages to pull him upside down, and it's just a fountain of wine.
I feel like every few steps there's like a
But at first we think it's just blood pouring out of his shell and that he just died. Everyone gets worried for a moment.
Yeah. If Baka gets hit by something, he falls down, and like blood just splatters out, and just like Baka just goes, good year.
Good.
I was alive then.
He probably was.
I'm going to attempt to lead Baka to the rest of the party.
You gotta give me 1 second. I'm trying to do a thing.
I mean, he fell over, so you're gonna have to try to coax him back to his feet.
Like I said,
No, just,
keyword.
well, no. Here's the key. Did he fall forwards or backwards? Because if it's backwards, you have some things to work with.
You got a little leverage, but he's still like 400 pounds or something.
True.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's. I think he's like 6 foot of solid. No, he's how tall?
He's a large boy.
He is.
Okay, so you're all heading down the west door and then north.
I'm heading north. I can't speak for the rest of them.
I'm following
he's
Cyrus.
Rusty's behind me, poking Nair.
Are you positive about this decision?
I mean,
I'm just double checking.
I
Well,
actually
that
have to
would be a
go.
good sign. Yes.
It's after 10.
Okay. So here's what you see. Here's what you've seen of this area so far.
Phoebe, just want to make sure you caught that. From
What did it end?
no, Tyler, say again.
I have to go soon. It's after 10.
I'm so sorry. You said, oh, you're done?
He has to
I
go
have to go too.
soon.
Oh, I mean, okay. Let me describe this last room and then we'll stop there, okay?
All right.
Or you can just have, if you want, you can just have Reginald lead Baka to his drunkenness.
We can. I could just describe the room. Nothing has to happen necessarily. Actually, wait.
Okay, so the ale room hooks back around.
Yes.
Okay, so there's the north and south then.
Ignore that key symbol. I wrote it in pen and couldn't get rid of it, so it's not there. Or your characters at least don't know. Where the fuck am I on my computer? Oh, I'm here. Okay. I need...
Okay, there. Oh,
And are we where the circle is?
You're at the northmost part at the really big wiggly room.
Oh.
This is where you are at the moment. Okay. Where the fuck?
Yeah. You
Not
go
that
right
one.
in the ale room.
Well, that one.
Well, there's a lot of
Not
wiggle
that
room there
one.
for a spider.
I know I wrote it as like oops all. No.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. You are all again transported to the sights and smells of the void jungle. For some reason, a few creatures float about as if nothing is amiss, going about their normal lives. Tucked into the nooks provided by the trees and foliage are a few piles of small pitch black balls glued together to the ground by a familiar black silk.
I'm gonna look at one of the creatures and just go,
Is there a door behind us?
hey.
It kind of was a door, and it kind of wasn't. Like, it looked like a door, but as soon as you went to open it, it just kind of...
So there's not a doorway behind us anymore.
You can see where the hall is, but there isn't a door anymore.
Okay, but we can see where we came from.
Yes.
There's a doorway. There's where the door was, the entrance.
Yeah,
Yes.
presumably we could leave again. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
gotcha.
And we're gonna leave it there. Just because
Alright.
I don't want to leave Tyler out of it.
That's fair.
So to them.
Nobody, Reginald, finds the booze room.
I like you did this.
He did this. Hashtag blame Reggie.
Giant spider.
I do wonder if Reggie felt any of the intense guilt that Rusty was trying to beam at him.
Oh, what? You do realize that Reginald drinks to not feel guilt.
Oh, I'm aware.
Doesn't mean we can't get you to the point where you feel guilt through the booze. Anything's possible.
Nair just was like, okay, fuck it, we're doing this.
Guess we're doing this now.
Baka is a war hero. He knows how to drink.
Baka indeed
I've
is
been
a
to this
warrior.
type of party before.
Baka knows how to drink, or at least he knew how to drink once upon a time.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, I gotta go. So.